Duncan, as your wife, I promise you that I will continue to love and cherish you for the rest of our lives and whatever happens afterwards. I promise that I will continue to be your stalwart companion in life who will always be there for you no matter what. I also promise to continue to repeat all the ridiculous words and phrases you ask me to say and to call our kitty cats and future pets whatever silly nicknames you give them, because you always seem to give them the best ones. I promise you that I will always support you and stand by whatever decisions you make, whether it's a career change, aspiring to new goals, etc. I promise to always be the stability you need and to work through every challenge that life may throw at us. I promise to always take care of you when you are sick or injured or if you just need a little extra TLC. I promise that whatever future arguments we get into, I'll never lose sight of the fact that it's always us versus the problem and not us versus each other. I will never forget that we are life partners through and through. I promise to hear you and understand you and always make my best effort to talk things through, even if it takes a bit for me to come around. But most of all, Duncan, I promise you my heart. My heart will always be yours. Winnie the Pooh once said, "If there ever comes a day when we can't be together, keep me in your heart, I'll stay there forever." Throughout our entire relationship, we've always told each other that we will love one another forever and always. I have meant it every time I've said it and wrote it to you, and I mean it now more than ever. Duncan, I promise that I will love you forever and always.
I love you too, baby. As your husband, Julia, I promise that I will always continue to love you to my best ability, to always care for you as I do, and try my best to continue to make you smile and laugh, to continue to make you feel special and appreciated, and that you are the most beautiful lady in the world. I will continue to make stupid faces and noises and sayings to make you smile. I promise you in our future that one day we will have our own family and a house to live in. I promise you that as we get older, I will always try my best to make you feel happy with the best life ever. I promise you that we will travel the world in our future and go to the places you have always wanted to go. I promise you that in our future I will always try for you and bring you flowers and take you out on special dates to still make you feel like you're loved and appreciated. I promise to love and support you for any decision you make in your life. I promise to always have your back and to protect you. I promise you that I will never lose vision and always try my best to be the best husband for you. I promise you my heart, Julia, to always love you, care for you, and be there for you, to create many new memories together, to grow old together, to have our love story be the best one that anyone has ever heard of. You're always going to be my love. I will chase after you forever and ever, and even after this life. I will always be with you. Just like our first summer together, nothing will ever stop me from loving and being with you. I love you forever and always, Julia.
Those are so beautiful.
Thank you for joining us today while we are gathered here on the beautiful shores of Lake Superior to celebrate and witness the union of Duncan and Julia. I am deeply honored that Julia and Duncan asked me to officiate their wedding today. Me and Julia grew up together and have been friends for about 20 years. Growing up, we always talked about what it would be like to have a boyfriend, get engaged, what our weddings would look like. At that time, we definitely thought we'd be marrying Zach and Cody from Sweet Life. So who would have thought that I'd get to officiate Julia's wedding and watch while my best friend marries the man of her dreams, Duncan. It has been such a pleasure witnessing their relationship grow to a real, authentic, genuine connection. Today is a celebration of love, friendship, and commitment, the culmination of Duncan and Julia's journey together so far. So let us celebrate this momentous occasion with joy and gratitude for the love that has brought us all here today. For love is a journey that begins with two people walking side by side, each bringing their own unique color to the canvas of their shared life. It is the laughter that brightens our darkest days, the touch that reassures us when we are afraid, and the unwavering support that lifts us up when we falter. Love is not defined by grand gestures. It's about finding someone who sees you at your best and your worst and loving you all the same. And Duncan and Julia found this in each other when their love story began over 7 years ago when they were just 18 years old. One day, on a random afternoon in April 2017, Julia received a text from a friend she worked with asking if she wanted to go on a double date. And upon first seeing her, Duncan thought she was beautiful. And Julia knew she had him hooked when she saw the way his eyes lit up as she made a World of Warcraft Leroy Jenkins reference during their double date. Not too long after, Duncan took Julia on a date by himself, which consisted of dinner and a movie, followed by sitting under the stars in front of Lake St. Clair and their very first kiss. Since then, Julia and Duncan were inseparable, spending every moment they could together until Duncan was shipped off to Navy boot camp about 4 months later. Though they were not apart for very long, it was still heartbreaking for the both of them, and they wrote to each other every day. Duncan even managed to find a way to send Julia a giant teddy bear from boot camp, and once Duncan was home, they knew they never wanted to be apart again. And their relationship as well as their friendship continued to blossom. From 18 to 25, Julia and Duncan went through so much growth together. They supported each other while struggling to figure out what kinds of careers they wanted. They were there for each other while dealing with grief and tough losses. They traveled together to amazing places such as Iceland, Smoky Mountains in Tennessee, Colorado, and of course, where we're standing here today in the beautiful Pictured Rocks. They grew as individuals while never losing sight of their commitment to each other and the love that they share. After 5 wonderful years together, Duncan proposed to Julia on a beautiful summer evening in his parents' sailboat. It was the perfect proposal with just the two of them there, surrounded by framed pictures of them from over the years, rose petals, fairy lights, snacks, etc. And Julia, of course, said yes. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all of those things that we promised and hoped and dreamed, well, I meant it, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, even teacher. Shortly you shall say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things between you will never be quite the same. Duncan, repeat after me. Julia, I give you this ring.
Julia, I give you this ring,
Which is a symbol of my unconditional love.
which is a symbol of my unconditional love
And commitment to you.
and commitment to you.
You may place the ring on her finger. Julia, repeat after me. Duncan, I give you this ring.
Duncan, I give you this ring,
Which is a symbol of my unconditional love.
which is a symbol of my unconditional love
And commitment to you.
and commitment to you.
You may place the ring on his finger. It is my sincere pleasure and honor to officially pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.